Good morning, gents. How are we doing? How are we on this very cold and windy Friday morning? Hopefully everyone is well. Yes, hopefully everybody is well. Did everybody have a good Thursday? Yes, did everybody have a good Thursday? Let me just turn it down a little bit. There we go. All right, let's get into some screens. Dush. There we go. Turn the music down just a tad. Yeah, let me turn it down just a tad. So yeah, how we doing? Hello. Do a quick 360 just so that the game can lag and load everything in. There we go. We should be good. We should be good. Right, Discord is fine. Let me just mute that a second. There we go. There we go. So yeah, how's everyone doing? It is Streamiversary today. Yeah, Streamiversary. 2019 we started. How are we doing on you? I believe Seth took my container carrier over to DD. I believe that's what he did. Yep, they're not here. So they are more than likely over in DD. Yes, we're going to be going there today. I want to try and get some spice in, see if we can get some more Stravidium farmed. So yeah. How did we do? On Landsrad? How are we doing? Oh, we need to go around visiting all of these factions. Yes, we do. What are the decrees? Armor vendor, repair cost, refining times, melee weapon. We'll probably do the repair cost and refining times to be fair. Yeah. So yeah, yesterday off stream we went round and we went and claimed all the control points that are up. Yes, literally all of the control points that are up. We went around and claimed them. But now we need to go around and visit all these factions. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hang on, we have that one, but it's not contributing. That's really, really weird. Why is that one not contributing? We have the control point because we've got the little marker up there, but it's not contributing any points. Okay. Weird. We need to work out where all these factions are, to be fair. Swatches. Did we get any new ones? Blue Dash, Harkonnen, Chamula. No, we didn't. That's fine. That is fine. So yeah, we might do that to start off with them. We will try and find some of these factions. Yeah, we do need to go around and find some. Right, let's do world map first. Give me one moment. I need Dune away. House locations. Map. Map genie. That's what I want. I want. We'll do Harko and Hurricane last. Let's do Arrakis. And we want. Idol. House vendor. Yeah, house vendor? No. House representative. That's what I want. Now we need to figure out where all of these people are. Argos is down in there. Grilled toast. How you doing, buddy? Happy anniversary. Thank you very much, bud. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? I say, hopefully you had a good Thursday. Yeah, we went round off stream yesterday and claimed all the control points in DD. Well, the ones that are available. Hence why we are here. But now, we've got a metric shit ton of points. So we kind of need to go speak to the house reps. So we're going to start at the top, work his way around, do what's available in Hagar Basin first. Then we'll go to Arco and Arakeen. All good, thanks. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. Yes, I am doing all good. Do I have my still tent on me? I do. Do I have batteries on me? I do. Turn that off a bit. Right, we are going down to Basin South. Let's do a quick room round, grab the house reps from here. Yeah, grab the house reps from here. We'll do all of the house reps in Haggard that are available on Landsrad at the minute. Then we'll probably do Arco Village first. Yeah, Arco Village first. Then we'll shoot over to Arakeen. I'm only going to say I'm going to do Harco first because it was extremely laggy the other day when we went there. So, and I'm expecting Arakeen to be the same. So yeah, we'll run around, we'll grab these. Yeah, run around, grab these, and then we'll see what's what. So yeah, we've got, because obviously today's stream, well, the morning stream is going to be very, very short. It's only going to be like 2-3 hours, maybe 4. And that's just because we've got our son's nativity play. Yeah, we've got little man's nativity play today. And I think that's at like 1:15, 1:30 or something. But because it's the stream anniversary today, we're going to be doing a special stream later on. So from around about 7:30 UK time tonight, we're going to be collabing with Lone Wolf. We're going to be doing a bit more Dune. So we've kind of split it up today. Yeah, we've split it up today. Right, are you actually in here? Wow, you're right there. House rep.
Oh, good. You're back. House Argasars is always true.
Skadoosh. How much weight did that put me up to? Not a lot. Not a lot. Right, so, Cedar, are you on this map? There's going to be a lot of in and out. Sounds good. I'll be in and out with work calls as usual. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Waydas, did we get enough for you? We did. You're over there. Nova Burns, you're there. Cedar, and you are there. Duvet, so we got them yet? We do not. Mauritani, have we got you yet? It's working out where they are. No, we ain't got you yet. Urat? Are they up? Nope. Escars. But yeah, no, we're just running around doing some of the picking up the Landsrad stuff. Escars. I thought we had Escars available at the minute. Am I blind? Am I missing it? No, they're not. Thorvald? Nope. Emota, I know they're up. Macari, I know they're up. Right, let's do Shoal, Nova Burns, and then over there. Right, okay. So I've got a rough idea where the next 3 are. So yeah, like I say, tonight we're going to do another stream. Yeah, we're going to do another one. And that one will be from 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 UK time. Right, you should be right there. You are. Yeah, so we're going to do probably 7:30 till around about 10. Yeah, 7:30 to around about 10-ish, 10 p.m. Then, well, obviously, once we're done, we will throw everybody over towards Wolf. Yeah, we'll throw everybody over to Lone. Is that the radiation area? It is, it is, it is. We need to aim for there. That's where we're aiming for. Try and stay out of that rad area a bit. They need to sort some sort of performance out for these particle effects. Because the radiation particle effects cause so many issues. So we know we're going there. We know we're going over that way after. Yeah, over that way after. It's just on the edge of the radiation zone. But down here should be another faction. Should be another faction. Yep, there they are. Talk to you.
Do you have business with me?
Yes.
House Wheatress would never.
Give me you. How are we on weight? We're fine. Right, next we're going to Western Vermilius, just on the edge of the radiation zone. Yeah, just on the edge of the radiation. Yeah, I'll say we're doing alright. We're doing alright. And we've got fresh drops. Yeah, fresh drops started 2 days ago. Like that. Yeah, they started. Was it yesterday they started? It was something like that. They started on the day that I was actually off, so, you know, typical. Typical. Right, radiation dude is... What are you doing? Right, radiation thing is here. And they should be around here somewhere. Is that you in here? It is. Good morning, Lone. How are we doing, buddy? Happy anniversary. Thank you very much.
I don't know you. Approach slowly and speak. House Nova Bruns always...
House Nova Burns always posts his stats. John, how you doing, buddy? You see how crazy the update was? Way more stuff than I expected. I was expected 2 labs and cosmetic bullshit. There's a lot of stuff that they showed off last night. A lot. Now all they've got to do is keep to the word and actually give us what they said. Yeah. Now they just have to keep their word and give us what they said they were going to do. Popped around the checkpoint or 2 last night. Once they have been claimed, you can't get from them. Really? Oh, so if they've already been claimed, you can't claim them. How's that work? But it's Funcom. 100 new bugs on the way. Yeah. Yeah, so obviously we were watching a few bits and bobs on it last night, and I'm more worried about the augment system. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not really going to affect us, but because we play on private, but what is that augment system going to do to PvP? You landed on the ones you went to, and I not been getting points on them. Really? You should just be able to claim them. Yeah, you should just be able to claim them, mate.
I presume you have some business with me or House Tseda.
So it's like at the minute, I noticed this one. So if I go on to Landsrad, we have this control point, but I'm not claiming points. You should just be able to claim them. That is really, really weird. Are you getting points for Tseda? Vets we don't have. Moretti we do. Alright, so Moretti we do. And that we do. No, you should just be able to land on them and claim. Because like I say, we've claimed this one, but I'm not getting points for this one. Even though it shows we have that control point. I'll log on quick and check. Waiting on Milo's return from school again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Right, it lasted all of what? 15 minutes today? Oh, no. No, that bad. Oh, he's why you didn't stream last night. Ah, okay, yeah, I wondered why you weren't on. I did say to the missus, they're probably having issues with Milo. Or problems with Milo. Gotcha. Right, House Moretti is there, then we need to go up to there. A little bit stutter getting back in game chat. I do apologise. Right, are you? You are right there. Then there's one round here somewhere. Oh, I hate going to Rift Watch. We'll see how he goes. I might have to miss tonight too. No. No. Nah, it's understandable, mate. Like I say, if you need to sort Milo out, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine, bud. Rift Watch. I fucking hate going to Rift Watch. This place is so goddamn laggy, it's unreal. Yeah, I hate doing this place. The amount of crashes I get coming over here, it's ridiculous. Right, where are you? you inside? Yep, there you are.
You again. Do you have business with House Moritani?
Yeah. Hansrad. We have got more Atari, haven't we? Oh, we don't. I'm looking at the wrong fucking one here. Yeah. I'm looking at the wrong one. Right, Mauritania we don't have, that we don't have, that we don't have, that we don't have. Right, so now we need Imota. Motor's all the way up there somewhere. Hmm. What do I think about the new look of the dungeons in the update pics? They do look very, very interesting, mate. I'm not going to lie, they do look very, very interesting. Like I say, I'm just really, really hoping that Funcom stick to the word and actually give us what they showed. But it's like I said on Wednesday's stream, at the minute they've got that image of what did they break this time. What they showed us last night, it brings back a little bit of goodwill. But people are always going to be on edge with what they actually do. The main thing that pissed me off with last night's stream was they were avoiding all of the major questions, i.e. PvP/PvE. You know, I put one up a few times basically saying, so if we are getting the new skill trees, yes, you know, if we are getting the new skill trees, are you changing the NPCs again? Completely blanked it. All they wanted to do was answer questions on cosmetics. Yeah. Yep, all they did was wanted to answer questions on cosmetics. Am I in the right fucking area? No, why is my marker there? I need to be here. Right, somewhere around here there is a house. Yep, there they are. Yep, there they are. Game. Holy shit. Just let me get up there. Not holding my breath for fix to PvP? Nope. No.
What the hell are you doing out here, stranger?
Give me my reward. So shut up and give me my reward, bitch. Thank you. No, like I say, they avoided every single one of the actual questions that people want answers to, i.e. PvP, PvE. What are you doing with DD? Are you reversing it back to launch? If you are, what are you going to do to separate PvP and the PvE? How are you going to cope with, how are you going to sort out forcing PvEers into a PvP zone? If we're getting a new skill tree, a skill tree rework, does that mean you're bringing back the NPC changes that we had 3-4 weeks ago? You see what I mean? All these very, very important questions got completely bypassed. But anybody put a question up about cosmetics, skins, emotes, they answered them ones absolutely fine. Yeah. Dev Talk, basically, here's a sticker pack. Yep. You've got points for Teseda, Spender, Nova Burns, Margus, Haggle, Wild, Falter, Alexi, Multi, and Targareth. Jesus. Jesus. Rocky, I know we've got that one. Right, so you're... I say there's going to be a bit of stutter getting in and out of game at the minute, chat, because I'm trying to do these arse wraps. You should be there. Yeah, I've got points for everyone, but for some reason, even though I've claimed the point for Tasida, I'm not getting any progress. Even though it shows that I've actually captured the point. Where are you going to be? Like over here somewhere, maybe? Oh, you are over this way. Yep, there you are. They like to hide these guys, don't they? Is the Twitch drops a full set or 3-piece bullshit? Again, it is everything. There is so many drops. Give me a second,
What business
and I
do you
will.
have with House Mc? Let it never be said that.
Yeah, just give me my reward. I don't care. Yeah, let me. Cause we need to go probably and in. Right, who's next? Reese, Furnace, Soul. Yeah, I will show you the drops in a second. Furnace, that's fine. I know where you are. Soul, we don't have yet. Furnace, we do. Haggle, we do. Right, so we can actually go back to my place because them two are pretty close to where we are, where we're based up. Yeah, they're pretty close to where we're based up. So yeah, let me get back to mine. I mean, I'm flying past him, so I might as well just pick the bloody thing up on the way. But yeah, there's a house rep in here, then there's a house rep a little bit further down there. It's Funcom. Low expectations, like the garage door you can't drive in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, so I should need to land here somewhere. Lagged my arse off. Go speak to this guy. I might as well grab these on the way. Talk to you.
You're back. With good news, I hope. House Vernius always...
House Vernius always pays his debts. Right, and then there's one literally on the road right next to us. Around past Eskel's. Could be right there. Then we can go to mine. And oh my god, that lag. Game, stop shitting yourself.
What business do you have with House Hegel?
I'm here for my
House
reward.
Hegel always paid.
Thank you. Oh, that lag is terrible. Right, yeah. Let's get back to mine, because mine's right there. And then I will show you the drops. Because there are a lot. And they all vary from like 1 hour to 2 hour to 3 hour. If I go on to here, and I go on to, yeah, and I do drops. Should bring you up. up here, and then I can put it into there. So yeah, if I go onto the drop page, this is what we're getting. So after 1 hour, you'll get the triangle wall pieces. Yep, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. After 2 hours, you get the half wall and the half triangles. After 3 hours, you get the hatch frame and the hatch door. But if I go on to my actual drop page on Twitch, just bring that up. Create a dashboard. Your rewards, drops. Let me find Dune. Let me find Dune. If I can just do it this way, can't I? If I go... Where's Dune? They always put it right at the fucking bottom somewhere. Dune, where are you? No, let me just do it this way. Channel. Drop some rewards. Yeah, just get rid of you. So this is what I got from watching streams yesterday. Yeah, so I got animated door, observe hatch, observe stairs, observe a column, you know, top pillars, bottom pillars, middle pillars, ladders. You know, all of these were available yesterday. Yeah, so the pretty much all the observer stuff. You know, inverted stairs, triangle pieces, pillars. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got yesterday just by watching. Yeah, just by watching. So yeah, there are a few. There are a few. Right, while we are here, Tagali, Nola, and Darren. Are any of those up? Tagali, yes. Tagali, yes. Nola? No. And Lindarin? No. Right. So we just need to grab the one that is right below my base, actually. Oh, no, we need to grab Hagel, didn't we? Yes, we did. Right, so we need to pop down to that settlement and grab that one. And then the others should be all in Arakeen. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Arakeen and DD. Yeah. Watch the double dagger be half damage, like they split the still suits and regular armor. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, why would they do a dual dagger or dual sword or whatever they want to fucking call it, and do this exact same damage as a normal standard dagger or a single sword or a rapier? They've got to try and split it somehow, haven't they? Yeah, no, they've got to try and split it somehow. Right, so we need to grab you. A little bit of stuff going back into game. Then we can go to Arco first. We'll go back onto MultiStream. Yeah, then we can go back onto the main. Alright, let's clear out some of this stuff though. Have I got any of this? Arch. I don't. Okay. I'll learn some of that. Learn some of that. do, Reaper. We only have one, so we'll learn that. Hummingbird, MK5s. Hummingbird, MK5s. Yeah, we've got another set of them, it's fine. Ido's charge, I believe we have that. Ido. I'm spelling that right, aren't I? Oh. Ida. We only have one, so let's learn that. Yep. You was hoping for at least the tank on chapter 3. Oh, you're on about the mobile tank or the water tank? Because we were supposed to be getting a water storage tank that we can use to take to DD. Yeah. AHAR. AHAR. Don't have one of them. We do now. Pincushion, I know we've got. Plasma cannon. Do we have one of those? Research. We do not. Now we do. Regis burst drill shot. Ooh. Do we have one of them? We don't. We've got the house, but not the Regis. We will learn that. I'm pretty sure we have the assault booster. Yeah, we do. So that can go in a chest. Syndicate. Syndicate. We do need a set of gauntlets. Yeah, we've got one. Way of the Desert, I am very, very sure we have plenty of those. We don't? Wow. Look at us getting new stuff that we never had before. Ow. Based on what you've seen in the update, is it enough to bring decent number of bring back a decent number of players? I think maybe a 15% buff, that's about it. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people are waiting for new content, and there's quite a bit of content with what they showed us last night. I think it might bring, I'm going to say about 50%, but the augment system looks extremely grindy. Very, very grindy. That might put people off. So we might see probably 30 to 40% people coming back to play the new content, and then once they've done the new content, they'll be like, well, I'm back to square one, what do I do now? I'll leave the game, go play something else. So we might see that spike followed by a big drop. Depending, and this is all depending on what Funcom do. If they give us what they showed last night, I think it'll bring a couple of people back. It'll bring some of them. Repeatable dungeons, that can hold players. Exactly. I say people are going to run them once, twice, 4 or 5 times, and then they'll be like, right, I'm bored now. The upgrade system to the augments looks extremely grindy, you know, to the point it'll probably take you months to max them out. I don't think that'll keep people either. So, yeah, I reckon we'll probably see a little bit of a spike on people coming back to try the new stuff. But then it might be another big crash, depending on how the content is, depending on what Funcom do. But it's like you said earlier, they bring out something as massive as that, they are going to break shit. And depending what they break, depends if people come back. You know what I mean? This is why I said on Wednesday's stream, At the minute, Funcom have got that reputation of what did they fuck up this time? Yeah, they've got that rep of what did they fuck up? And it's not good luck. It's not a good look. All they had to do is introduce tier 7 ore and equipment. That would have made a decent a dent in the numbers for sure. I agree. It will bring people back, but we'll have another sharp drop off. Yeah. I've also noticed an increase on Twitch just because of the announcement stream. Mate, the I said this a couple of weeks back, and I said it last week as well. The directory for Dune is very, very empty. And I said, when they bring drops back, the directory will have a good few thousand people watching. Because you've got streamers coming over that don't normally play this fucking game. Because views. Yeah, you have people come over who don't play this game. Because there's drops. Yeah, because there's drops. And guess what? All right, it'll happen again. It happened with the last set of drops. You know, once the drops finish, all these other people will miraculously fuck off back to where they came from. And then guess who's still going to be here? Moi. It pisses me off. It absolutely pisses me off. Panda, how you doing, sweet? Good morning. Yeah, I said this last week. I said this last month. The seconds there's drops, you're going to get every fucker in here who never normally plays the game. Because there's drops. Once drops are done, they fuck off back to where they came from. Yep, they fuck off back to where they come from. I'm good as you. Just woke up, lol. Oh, we didn't want to get up this morning. Yeah, we did not want to get up this morning. Alarm went off and we're like, oh, we got to. Yeah, it's the last day. Okay. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry if that offends people, but it pisses me the fuck off when you have other people come over here because there's drops on and they never play this fucking game. Fuck off back to where you went from and let us, who stay here and grind the game out and keep people entertained, let us do it. You can clip that. You can take it out of context. You can post it anywhere you fucking want. You know, don't come over here fucking me up because you want more views. No, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. So yeah, like I say, these drops are going till when? When the drops going till? Have a look. Drops are going until... I've just realised what Funcom's done. They really don't read what they put in. I came into your stream because you were here last week. Mate, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't want to support people that are just coming back for temporary views. Exactly, mate. Exactly, dude. Every single time there's drops on, we have everybody come over who never play this game because they want the views because drops are on. And then when the drops are done, they disappear again. And then it's down to us, again, to keep the directory going, which I don't mind doing. Yeah, I don't mind doing. That's got to be wrong. That's got to be wrong. Who is that? Panda Pop coming in with tier 1. Thank you very much, sweet. How you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the tier 1, sweet. Is that the one? Is that the actual post they put up? Give me a second, chat. Give me 1 second. Because I think they fucked up here. With
Sector weather
the
alert.
drops.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Ooh. Yeah, I think they fucked up. Wolfden coming in with the 3 months of Prime. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Coming in with the 3-month Prime. Right, so what I've just realised is they've released the new drops, yes. But they're screwed up. No, that's got to be the wrong one. That's got to be the wrong page. That has to be the wrong page. Dune Awakening. Because the date is wrong. But yeah, Gecko, like I say, I don't like having rants.
Sector weather
I really
alert.
don't like
A
having
large
rants, but it
sandstorm is approaching.
pisses me off when you have every Tom, Dick and Harry come over because there's drops on. And then as soon as the drop's finished, they all fuck off again. Yeah, it just winds me up, dude. Yeah. Is it you? Past Twitch drops. Where the hell is this then? Rewards. Ah, there we go, there you go. Yeah, so the Twitch drops at the minute are from the 18th to the 14th. Yeah. The Twitch drops are from the 18th to the 14th. Now, I give it until first week in January. Yeah, first week in January. And then, guess who's still going to be here streaming Dune while all these other people have gone back to their other games? Me. But yeah, no, I fucking hate having a rant. I really do. But, mate, it drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely fucking mental. But, yeah, Gecko, like I say, mate, thank you for coming back. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, really does mean a lot. Wolfsden coming in with 3 months. Thank you very much, birdie. And Panda coming in with the tier 1. Oh, thank you very much, sweet. Like I say, today's stream is going to be split into 2 parts. Obviously, it's my stream anniversary. You know, we started streaming back in 2019. So yeah, today's stream anniversary. So because we've got Little Man's Nativity play later, a little bit of a shorter one this morning, but we will be back later on tonight. So from around about 7:30 p.m. UK time. Yeah, roughly about 7:30 p.m. UK time until around about 10 o'clock. So yeah, we're gonna split the stream up. We don't normally do this, but at the same time, it's it's one of them. Stream anniversary only comes around like once a year, and we didn't get to do it last year because we had the wife's family staying with us. We didn't get to do it the year before because my mother was ill, and then we ended up losing her in the January. And then we didn't do it the year before, so this year we're actually going to do it. Yeah, we're actually going to do it. Alright, I need to go down here. Continue with these factions. Oh, ping, why? Why ping? But no, Gecko, like I say, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't get me wrong, I took a 2-week break after they gave us the... Oh, okay. After they gave us the NPC changes with the infinite stamina and all that bollocks. We went to go play Werewinds 2 weeks. But then we came back. But then we came back. Right, I should have to speak to you.
business do you have with House...
Absolutely.
Just give. Give. What did we get out of that anyway? Part out of boots and pincushion helmet. You know what I might do while I'm here? Because now we need to go to Harko Village and then Arakeen. I might grab my Solari and then go chuck it in the bank. Yeah, then go chuck it in the bank while I'm over there anyway. We're going to do Harko Village first. Yeah, we're going to do Harko first. Then we can go over to Arakeen. Yeah, then we can go to Arakeen. So let me, no, don't land there. There we go, that's better. So yeah, you is tired, Panda. So are we. Yeah, we're, I'll say we didn't want to get up this morning. Okay. Okay. Why? 5? Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay. Not much said. Not much said. Yeah. Okay. But it's not like last year's then, where they had everything.
No. This year's the deep.
Oh. All these pretty swatches for when you can customize your fabricators? Yeah. Yeah, you can customize your fabricators and make them pretty colors. I have no idea. Every time there's an update, every time there's an update, my guild members' first question: what's broken? Uncome reputation at its best. Yeah, exactly, John. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, we're the same. I mean, Lone, when they came out and said they were pushing a patch out on Tuesday, on Lone Stream Tuesday night, it was like, well, you know what, Temp Stream's going to be on Wednesday. What did Funcom fuck up this time? Tempered is amazing. Technicolor Dream Base. True. True. Could do. Yeah. Do we have a set of them? We do. I'm going to grab another pair anyway. Right, now we're going to go over to Harko. Could do. Yeah. Yeah. Right, we are going to go to Harko Village. We'll go around all the reps there. I believe there's only 2 reps in DD. Yes, please. Yeah. Tampines amazing Technicolor Dream Base. I just need like a bright neon green that you can see from space, and then I can turn all them green. I keep 2 or 3 of each PP. Everything else is just thrown in a box and under the bed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've just had to start a 3rd. Yeah. A 3rd large, well, medium, as they call it. Yeah, 3rd large chest of BPs. So if we get more people on the server, there's plenty of BPs to go through. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. True. Right, I'll come. Dune was in an ideal spot when the DD loot was weekly rotation. Everything was just good enough at that point. But they kept tweaking shit. They did. They did. I mean, don't get me wrong. No, cancel. Go this way. Don't get me wrong. it did my head in when it was on the weekly rotation, because if something weren't up that week, you had to wait till the following week. I do like the fact that everything is now basically in the game. Go farm. I still think the drop rates still need looking at, though. I think some of the drop rates for some of the other pieces. I mean, we've been trying to get the ROC carrier wings for like the last month, and we just cannot get them to bloody drop. And the only issue being is they're out of the labs. Yeah, the testing station labs. And that's a good 20 to 40 minute run, depending on where you go. It could be an hour run just to get to a chest that only gives you one blueprint. I think at the minute, everything is in the game go farm. I think they need to adjust the drop chances. If you made something more incentive to go farm, people would go farm it. But the drop chances are just too low. Yeah. I mean, if you do, say, a PvP testing station lab over in DD, that should guarantee you at least 3 blueprints. 3. Not 1. Because you've just spent 20 minutes to an hour farming a lab to get 1 blueprint. No. No. Yeah. They need to redistribute the labs. Right, we went to you yesterday. We need to go speak to you. There's only 2... No, there's one up there as well. 77 meters up. Did we not unlock all of the vendors around here? You?
Do you have business with me or how Spinnet repays?
How are you 240 meters up that way? Lexin is... Oh my god, here comes the lag. Downstairs. This is why I hate coming to these places. They are so goddamn laggy. Mate, this looks like shit for me, so I guarantee it looks like shit for you lot watching. Right, Alexin is you.
What business do you have with House Alexin? House Alexin always pays its...
Holy crap. What is that up there? It's showing a marker on the screen, but can't see what it is. Is there only 2 reps in Harco Village? Does anybody know? A little bit stutter while I just check. If I do... If I do Harco. Between you, Seth, and myself, we have 6 medium storages full of BPs, lol. I'm not even playing Dune right now. I'm just logged out camping. Yeah, Fatal Lab for easy blueprints. Yeah. Right, so if I clear Idle and do house reps, there is only 2 in here. Right, okay. So if I do Arakeen, Idle, house reps, There's actually 3 over here. Martelli, Verota, and Walsh. There's only 2 in Harco. Is that right? House reps. Yeah, there's O2. Okay. Right, can we do... Not Arrakis, we need the... DD... Dune... DD map. Right, so we know we need to go speak to all 3 of them in... Was it you that we went on? Deep deserts. Do you show house reps? You do. No, you don't. Right, okay. Let's go back. Map Genie, let's try you. No, we've just been on Map Genie, actually. Interactive map. No, I can't remember what map we had up last night. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 in... Right, show none. Landsrad house rep. There we go. Find and get rid of you. You are Waku. You're in what? Okay. Does this... Have we got Waku up at the minute? I think we have we? No. No, we don't. Right, so we don't need to do DD, but we do need to go do Arakeen. Pretty sure we've got all of them. When my mine coder stops throwing a fit, would be very, very nice. Are you done? Are you sure? Do we need to have a chat? Nope, it's fine. Right, let's get out of here. Anybody else notice that the Arakeen and Arco is very, very laggy again? It used to be that if, especially on a public server, if your Arakeen or Harco village was laggy, it's because you got people duping. We play on a private server, so we don't get duping. But for some reason, these 2 POIs are still laggy as shit. Yep, still laggy as shit. Yeah, still very, very laggy. Not been to either for a while, to be fair, to be honest. Yup. Yeah, they've been very, very laggy. I'm interested to see, because obviously they're getting rid of the water and fuel depots on the world map, aren't they? Which means the water and fuel that your Ornithopter normally takes is going to be disappearing. Yeah, it's going to be disappearing. But I also do like the fact that there's going to be more stuff to do in the world map. Yeah, I do like the fact that there is still going to be more stuff to do in the world map. Right, Arakeen. But yeah, you'll have to go there today or tomorrow just to claim your lands, Rod. Yeah, I always thought there was more house reps in Harco, but apparently no, there's only 2. But yet there's 3 in Arakeen. Looking forward to the new stuff, just hope they can deliver. Same. Yeah, same. I am really, really hoping that they actually get sorted. Yeah. It's like I've said, what they showed us and what they give us are two different things. I'm just really, really hoping that they don't go back on what they showed. I think a couple of bits in there will probably still need tweaking, i.e. augments. Because it also looks like the augments take intel to upgrade, or some sort of currency to upgrade. But apparently that's also related to the Landsrad contracts. I'm also interested to see how the skill trees actually work, because they've separated them all now, aren't they? So you've got like your farmer, your fighter, you know, scavenger, and all the other bits and bobs. Yeah, I'm very, very interested to see how they do that. And the fact that they're supposed to be related to the Landsrad contracts. Yeah. But at the same time, it's kind of... Hang on a second. Awesome. One second, I'm just replying to a Discord message. Okay. 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 Right, bit of sort of getting back into the game. Decided to reply to someone. I had to reply to Escal on Discord because it's done a thing. Because obviously we are Landsrad's looking pretty juicy this week, and the fact that we've gone around and claimed all the control points as well, you know, the ones that are available, looks like we're actually going to win it, and this is us. So what is done is, because the leader, guild leader, gets to choose. Ta-da! Yep, ta-da! So yeah, now we get to choose what Landsrad we want. Right, I need you, I need you, I need you. This is going to lag its arse off now. I've been in the map. Yep, there it is. There it is. I was told you play PvE. I thought I'd check it out. Welcome on in. Yeah, welcome on in, dude. Yep, yep. Like I say, we play on a private server, so exclamation point server. I'll bring up all the details and everything on it. We play on a private server, and PvP is not a thing on our cluster. Even so, I don't know if you know how private servers work, but Hager Basin is private to whoever we invite to said server. So at the minute, there's like 12 of us. Yeah, it's like 12 of us on. 13, I think there's 13 because Lone's mate joined the other day as well. But DD is shared between a cluster of private servers. So our server is on XROM 11. And in that XROM 11, there'll be like 15 or 20 other private servers. And we share DD with them. Yeah, we share DD with them. And that's how it works on private. I mean, bear in mind, I mean, if you are into farming the market and the exchange, our market is completely dead. Yeah. Yeah. Our market's completely dead. You're up. You're up there. Yeah, so the DD is PvP, but your siege is PvE. No. DD is still same as Publix. Half of it's PvE, half of it's PvP. It's just the people who play on the other private servers that we share DD with don't do PvP. In the 650 odd hours I've been on the server, I've not had PvP once. You know, we've even had the point where we've put a base up in DD, and another group from another private server have put a base right next to us, and we'll stop and say hi, and off we go. You know, we've had it before where we've gone out to a large field, we're over here farming this bit, and the other group is over here farming this bit, and we're just leaving to it. Yeah. Yeah, we just leave them to it. Yardy Master, thank you very much for the follow, bird. Oh, welcome on in. Right, let me look at this paragraph before we go any further. I liked a lot of what they showed us, but feel a lot of the new systems seem very convoluted. Discovery Gaming, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Oh, welcome on in, dude. I need to scroll back up. Oh, right on, bro. A lot of the systems seem very convoluted and will take a lot of time to get the grips with. Yeah, the augment system looks like it's going to take a long time to get the augments upgraded. Also talks about reverting DD worries me. Yep. For us on private, it's not really a thing, not really a problem, but I can imagine DD on public servers will be an absolute nightmare. And then to top it all off, they've just gave griefers a gigantic loot pinata to try and find and farm, i.e. carry a container. You see one of them in a PvP zone on public, that thing's gone. Gone, I guarantee you. Has been a little worried as a non-PvP player. I was too afraid to go into the PvP areas of the DD, so couldn't really progress. Back on my first character, I was pretty much solo. Yeah, like I say, we've had a few people join our server that have been solo. And like I say, we play private because we can't be dealing with the PvP or the griefers. And in the entire time I've been playing on this server that we rent, you know, myself and Escal pay for this server. In the entire time we've been on it, yes, we've run into other players from different private servers, but they've all been chill. They're playing a private exactly for the same reason we are. No PvP, no griefers. Yeah. By all accounts, your inventory is going to get a majority clustered too with the augments. Did you see also that in, I think it was one of the skill trees, it actually increases your inventory weight? So we're at the minute, I think max weight's what, 175, and you'll get like a 9% increase on your weight. It's like, really? Yeah, really? It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, interesting. Right, whereabouts are you? You're up. You're down. You missed the weight part, but did see you get 5 more spaces. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the one thing we've been asking for a long time is more carry weight. It's just a shame it's took them this long, and then they're going to add it into, I think it's one of the skill trees that increase your weight. But even that, the skill trees themselves are going to take
knowledge is the
some time for you to do. Oh, perforator. Yeah, the skill trees themselves are going to be extremely grindy. Where am I going here? No, I need to go down. Sorry, chat. I know it's stuttering. Yeah, sorry, chat. I know it's stuttering. It's terrible. This is why I hate going to Harko or Arakeen. It is so bad. Oh my god. That is awful.
Yes, it is I, held aboard
War Reaper.
Dessia,
Thank you very much, fellow bud.
in the
Well, come on in.
flesh. Let the rejoicing commence.
Haven't we got water? I thought we had water. Am I seeing things? No, we have got water, look. We've got 55,000 points. We only need 14. You are... House Water.
Yes, yes, it is I, Heldebor Desio, in the flesh.
Why
Let
can't
the rejoicing commence.
Why can't I claim my reward? Tell me about House of Water. Is there someone else I need to speak to? Map. Funcom, we found an issue. That is House Water. We have nearly 56,000 on there. Yeah, 5 more slots are going to be useful. As the 120 empty slots on the cargo container with a full load of Plastanium. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be Why can't I speak? Why can't I get my reward from you? House Water representative.
Oh, hello. Where did you wander in from?
Yeah, goodbye. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you very much, buddy. How you doing, Zaylak? How are you? Thank you very much, buddy. Yeah. Yep, I've already got it in my title. Another stream later on tonight. SRS Spoonie. Or SRS Spoonie. Thank you very much, fella bud. Well, come on in. I'm good. How about you? Just hopping on for some Dune. Do it. Do it. Yeah, we've been running around collecting Landsrad rewards. Yeah, we thought we'd give Lands because Arco won it last week, and we're taking that quite personally. So we went around and collected all of the control points that are available at the minute. So at the minute, we're just running around trying to gather our rewards. Oh, I know why I can't collect this one, because I got this one yesterday. Yeah, it's the one that's got the Tibia soft steps. You got your Twitch drops, so keen to check out new pieces? Yeah, there was a lot of Twitch drops this week. Yeah, a lot of them. But again, like I say, they are going to be going until, I think it's 14th of Jan? Yeah, 14th of January, I think it is. Right, I need to speak to some dude over here. You.
I suspect you have some business with Let it never be said that
Yeah, like I say, last week and I believe the week before, Harco won it on our cluster. So we've taken that very, very personally. And we've been round and got everything so far. Yeah, we got everything. Right, what we got here? We got Archon. Oh, we actually need the gloves. That should be the full set now. Batty. Oh, no, that should be the full set for that. They're always handy to have. They're always handy to have. Jolt knife? I'm pretty sure we've got one of them. Jolt. Obviously not. Okay, how we do? Sandbike, I'm pretty sure we've got that. Sandbike. 6. Oh, we don't have the 5. Ah. Now we do. And perforator, I'm pretty sure we've got one of them. Yeah, we've got 2. I mean, just going around doing them, there's 200, nearly 250,000 Solari. Yeah, 250,000 Solari. drops, what are they? So you watch the stream and over a case of 3 hours and you will claim all of the drops. So if you do exclamation point drops, that will take you to the page that shows you exactly what's going. Evan Dark Gaming, thank you for the welcome in. We took this week's Landsrad personal 2, 5 weeks in a row. Harkonnen won it. This week we're up 9-0. Yeah, we completing the observer building set. It is. My link that I have for my drops is wrong. Full trailer, chapter 3. Why is my link wrong? Which drops? In fact, I'll just do... Yeah, so basically the Twitch drops this time around are this lot. Let me just go back to my PC screen. So yeah, these are the Twitch drops you're getting from now, well, from the 18th of December till the 14th of January. What server we on, by the way? We play on a private server, dude. Yep, exclamation point server. Yeah, so this is what you're getting this week. You get, after 1 hour, you get the half roof round corner, half roof corner inverted, and the half roof corner rooftop. Let me just do that, it might be a little bit easier. After 2 hours, you get the railings, the observer railings, which is the railing gate, the railing inclined and railing rail. And then after 3 hours, you get the door frame and the animated door, plus all of these ones. Yeah, plus all the other drops from chapter 2. That's what you're getting this week. I just wish there was a link that I could thingy that to. I say they normally put a link in here that we can set up. But yeah, that's what you're getting now. 1 hour, one set, 2 hour, second set, 3 hour, third set, plus all of the chapter 2 Twitch drops. Bye. Yeah, that's what you're getting at the minute. Right, what else we got here? Y-U-E-H. Y-U-E-H. Apparently we've only got one. Now we got two. A bit stuck while I go back down because for some reason my chat has paused. There we go. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me do it this way. Because my link for my drops is wrong. Let me just change that to chapter, because all the information's on the exclamation point chapter 3. Including the Twitch drops. But for some reason, they normally give us like a link that we can just add to a chat bot. So let me get rid of you. And we'll do you. Yeah. Then let me go on to here. I just need to change something quick. Then I want you. Remove you. We'll put it there. Exclamation point. Chapter 3. Oh, we'll do it that way. And then that way, if you're not sure what drops you get in, it's just exclamation point chapter 3. And then that'll take you to the chapter 3 page. And right at the bottom, it's all the information about the Twitch drops. just make sure that is working. Chapter 3. Are you working? Yep, there you are. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Right, let's go hand this lot in. In fact, do we still have anything to buy from here?
Always good to see a familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Yeah. No, we pretty much got all that. I'm not too fussed about this. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. Stupid question. Does MK6 Assault Ornithopter have a boot? Or does MK5 boot work? So yeah, the only one we've got at the minute, storage-wise, for the Assault is the MK5. Yeah, unfortunately. There is no... If I do... If I can spell. If I can spell. Storage. Yeah, so the Assault storage is only MK5 max. It's stupid. It should have an MK6. But no. Yeah, the Assault can only have a maximum of an MK5 storage. Why they do that, I don't know. Yeah, why they do that, I don't know. They ought to do it an MK6 with a max volume of 3000, and then it'll match the buggy. Yeah. If they did an MK6, give it max volume 3000, and then it'll match the buggy. Yep. But no. Although, like I say, with the Assault, you can run storage and booster at the same time. If you want to run rockets on the other hand, though, you need to remove the storage. Yeah. I believe you need to remove the storage. Right, let's go chuck some of this in the bank. Yeah, let's go chuck it in the bank. Maybe after the server change. Not many around to shoot rockets at here. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, we use storage on our Assaults with the booster. Our scouts are just fitted with boosters travelling around. They are, mate. They are.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit, or how much dollars would you like to deposit?
All. Any of this stuff sold? Buy orders active? No. Yeah, I'll say our market is dead. Yeah. That's mine. Same on here. We need schematics. Oh look, they're mine. Cancel order, cancel order. So it is one of the biggest downsides to private is the market is very, very quiet. Yep, they're mine as well. Level tools, no. Hydration, no. Utility, consumables, no. Fuel, resources, components, resources. Yeah. Yeah. So if you ever play private and you want to do market stuff, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Shia Halud needs a sacrifice. I vote Joel. I think a lot of people vote Joel. Yeah, wait for Dr. Near to come in here. Oh, actually, no. Vendor. They were supposed to add the stuff to the base vendor. that you could buy. Let me go... No, it's not in there. Let me just go check something. But yeah, he needs a sacrifice. I vote Joel. Market died when the dupers got banned. Yep. Yeah, they did. Oh, look, it's me.
Hello again.
I made a trade. They did add him in, look. Yep. Oh. Oh, that's sneaky. So these were previous Twitch drops. I honestly thought they'd do these as a one bundle. They're not. They're separate. So that's 2.5k. 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 Yep. Ah, sneaky fuckers. That should have just been a bundle, not separate. Wow. Wow. Have we got any more thingy at the minute? No, we do not. Right, so here's one for you then. For any of my lot that are watching at the minute, they're on the server. If we win Landsrad this week, what are we voting for? We have access to the armor vendor. I think this one's fucking useless. Melee weapon damage increased by 33%. I think that's fucking useless. Repair costs and refining times reduced by 75%. I'm going more towards this one. Yeah. 75% contract rights. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. No brainer, really. Yeah, well, like I say, obviously, Eskel is taking a bit of an extended break. So what he did today was he jumped on and made me... Because obviously I messaged him saying that we're probably going to win it this week, so he'd have to jump on and choose. So he's made me guild leader. Yeah, he's made me guild leader. So if we do win it, we can choose. But yeah, no, it'll be this one. Yeah. Refining contract. Refining contract. We only ever take 75% contract or the 25% off refining costs and make 3. Yeah, make 3, get 1. Yep. Yep. Well, we're not doing too bad this week. Like I say, Harko has won it for like the last 2 weeks. So this week we've literally just gone round and claimed as many control points as possible. Come on then, Coda. Stop shitting the bed. There we go. Right, so we've got... We need to go back to... Aga. Can't eat breakfast as well, so... Hey. Yeah. I'll have you, Ash Brand. Never turned down an Ash Brand. Exactly. Hmm? Yeah, exactly. So now we'll go back to Tiger, we'll drop this lot off, and then we'll... Are you on loan? Or are you still sorting out? Because we could be doing a spice run. Here's one for you, chat. Has anybody noticed if the notification warning is working for when you go to enter Hagar from the world map? If there's a storm in the area. Has anyone noticed if that's actually working? Because so far, every time we've come back or gone out, there's been no storm. Not seen it yet? Yeah, same. They have NPC hanging out in the shipwrecks in Shoal. Why can't we do that in game? Make Dune dark. Yes, 3 times. Got it yesterday. Coming back to Hagar, but none for DD yet. Okay. Yeah, because it should be DD as well. Should. You're in UK? Mm-hmm. Where's the beans on toast? Oh, we had that the other day, mate. Had that the other day. Beans on toast with scrambled egg. And cheese. But it's got to be the beans and sausage. Yeah. A Heinz beans and sausage. Pork and beans. No Yorkshire tea? Yeah. No, coffee. Coffee. The only time I ever drink tea is if I'm poorly. My wife likes her tea. Yeah, no, my wife likes her tea. In all fairness, Little Man and Little Miss like the tea as well. But no, I'm more coffee. The only time I ever drink tea is if I'm not very well. Yeah. It does. Oh, I forgot the music was turned off. Oh. Completely forgot to turn the music off. Yeah, put you on. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yes, coffee. The stronger the better. Gotta quit the stream now. No Yorkshire is blasphemy. My wife likes tea. Like I say, she's gonna be starting streaming soon as well. So yeah, you'll get a cup of tea stream. Oh. Well, I normally have one that says, I normally have a cup of coffee about there. You can have one with a cup of tea there. Nah, so the only time I ever really drink tea is if I'm not feeling too well. Rest of the time, I'm like, yeah, just give me coffee. Yeah, just give me caffeine. Get rid of all you. Do we do a cave run? Well, fine. But yeah, I got to quit stream now. No tea. Oh, you're a Sheffield lad living in Switzerland now. Wow. Getting a butty in a proper bacon is impossible. You have to import the bags. Wow. And not fry up inside. The sausages are rank. Mate, you can't beat a good greasy spoon. Yeah, no, you can't beat a good greasy spoon or a fry up. Hey? Exactly. You have one of the pod machines. Takes an Americano and pod and 2 espressos to fill a mug. Yeah, we got a Dolce Gusto. Yeah, we normally have the latte. I'm the only spoon. But yeah, no, you can't beat a good fry up. I think that's the one thing about like us going away abroad somewhere is like where we're gonna get a decent fry up. I know you do get them, but is it like our standards of fry ups? Yeah, that's what my standard fry up would just be bacon, beans, egg, bacon, hash browns, bacon. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Right, I will get around to finishing this breakfast in a sec. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly them. Exactly what. Grease-strewn breakfast is nice, but nothing can beat a good home-cooked fry-up. Yeah, exactly. That's what the missus just said. Yeah. That's what Mrs. Temp just said. No, you're not. Yeah, can't beat a good homemade fry-up. Right, are you coming this way? I want to go run a cave. And then we'll go see what Seth's done over at the DD base. Your last greasy spoon was in Crete in September. Proper place though, but been 6 years before that. Wife does her best for me, but you can't get proper stuff to make it. Yeah, German sausages. Just ain't crazy the bacon. It's like that Yank stuff. Oh yeah, you're on about the thin, crispy, yeah, stuff that they have over in America. Yeah. I do hate cooking them with my tribe, but hey, nothing I can do there. Exactly, dude, exactly. Yeah, it's just nasty. Hey, yeah. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's just nasty. Mm-hmm. The worst bit is, it's like we'll go out and do some shopping, but we always make sure we try to get the bacon from the butchers because it just tastes better. Yeah, the butcher stuff just tastes so much better, and it's got to be smoked. Can't be dealing with this non-smoked stuff. Some proper smoked butcher's bacon. Uh-huh. 100%. Yep. Oh, guaranteed. Oh, fuck's sake. I need to set you off. My typical fry up: 40 sausages, 30 rations of bacon, full punnet of mushrooms, 2 black puddings, dozen egg, 4 tins of beans, and a full loaf of bread. That's what happens when you've got 9, mate. Yeah, that's what happens when you've got 9. Yeah, you got 9 of them running around. Followed by a heart attack. No, that's normally my breakfast. My fry ups. You know, yeah. So we had a fry up last week. I had Yeah, 6 bacon. Yeah, 5 sausage, 3 eggs, beans, and an entire plate of hash browns. Oh yeah, and me 4 slices of bread and butter. Yeah, just for me. Yeah, that's just mine. Yeah, that's just mine. It was fun making the kids, but it gets expensive feeding them, lol. It does, dude. Mm-hmm. Should have got a TV license. It's cheaper. Yeah. Our excuse was COVID. Yeah. Yeah, no, our excuse, COVID. Alright, so did we get any more? No, I think we got armor swatches, didn't we? One to you, helmet. Oh yeah, we did. Look, we got some more armor swatches. Hang on. So what have I got on you? Okay, macro swatch. My excuse. It gets cold up in these mountains. I have Sky TV. It's all repeats I've watched before. So we didn't get... Yeah, we didn't... Oh, excuse me. Okay. No, we did, yeah, we did get some... Oh, wow. Alright, so we got the pink one for that, but... I'll say some of these, swatches are a nightmare to get. Let's stick with that. Okay. Okay. You've got enough to feed one 11-year-old, a 5'9", 10 stone, and plays ice hockey here. Eats more than me, and I'm ex-army. I'm 48 and only 5'11". I could do 3 more kids. Yeah, I could do 3 more kids. No. We stopped at 2. Yeah, I say little man's 3, little miss is 2. There's like 18 months between them. If we'd have had little miss first, we wouldn't have had little man. No. She's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, she's an absolute nightmare. Oh, we stopped at 12. I don't know how you do it, bud. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know how you do it. Yeah. Yeah, just a casual. Yeah, we did say obviously because we had Little Man first, we tried again, and luckily enough we got Little Miss. But we did say obviously if she'd turned out to be a boy, then we may have tried a 3rd time just to see if we could get one of each. But luckily enough, you know, we felt lucky and had one of each, so yeah, no more. Oh, I had 10 boys for every girl, lol. There is a big pain in the arse. Yeah, there's a big pain in the arse. 12 kids. When was the last time you heard silence? What is silence you speak of? Is it?
Got 2 a week, don't even know what silence is.
Exactly. Yeah. Is it like a new skinning game or something? You know, is it a new swatch? What is this silence? Is it a new vehicle we can get? I'm married. There is no silence. Exactly, dude. Same here. Yeah, same here. Kids are just extras. Yeah. Right, I need my DD map. Let's go run a couple of the caves. And like I say, if you're not sure what I normally use for DD map, I will chuck it up in here for you. That's the one I normally use. If I'm looking for house reps or anything like that, I'll use database. Yeah, DD database. That's normally the map I use for DD. Right, let me take off you. In fact, no, we'll leave you on just in case we have a storm. Get rid of you, get rid of you. That's all I want. Did you notice on last night's dev stream, though, for anyone that was watching it? Obviously, I am at Intel cap because I've researched everything, which means I can't stack Intel points anymore. Well, if she ran the Aero this week, we got to the second to last one, I only got like 9 points, so I was like, that's a bit weak, she normally get 30. Went to the final testing station, picked up the Intel, got 0. So yeah, you can't stack Intel points anymore. At least I haven't phased it in the same way. Yeah, I did. When I was speaking with Mrs. Tams. Hello, my pet. Yeah, spotted the player almost had 2,800 points. Yeah. But we can't stack them anymore. Really, really weird. Right, we're going to go over to DD. We're going to run some caves. We have 5 of them this week, and they are all working. Yeah, they are all working. Yeah, Landsrad should be alright this week. I don't know why I'm not getting that one though. Yeah, for some reason I'm not claiming points on that one. Even though it's showing that I've actually claimed the control point. With the new server merge or transfer, can we take a whole guild, or do we have to disband and start again? Anyone know? I believe you will have to disband and start again. Because you're literally moving from one server to a new server. So I have a feeling you'll have to disband and start again. I have a sneaky feeling that's what you're going to have to do. I mean, obviously you can take your entire base, apart from your vehicles. You'll have to break them down first and put them into a chest. Yeah, you'll have to put your vehicles in a chest. But, yeah, probably disband and then recreate once you get after the move. Yeah. Yeah, I believe the only thing you can take is what's in your base reconstruction tool, i.e. what's everything that's in your base, what's in your bank, and what's in your inventory. So yeah, you would probably have to disband and then remake it when you get to the new server. But that's not available yet. No. That won't be coming till next year. Where are we going first? C7. There. Yeah, no, that's not coming till next year. That'll be around chapter 3 time, maybe just after. I mean, you can still test out server transfer on the public test server. I believe that is still happening on there, but we haven't got it on live yet. Yeah, they did say at some point next year, so guessing around chapter 3, maybe after. Server merge and character transfer should have been around from the get-go, to be honest. Yeah, it should have been. It should have been. Ball was probably dropped on that one. Yeah, the weird bit is, it's like the server transfer, that's been on the test server for like the last 3.5 weeks. Hashtag fire Joel. Back shortly. Just hankering for a sausage and bacon egg roll. Do it. Do it. But yeah, no, server transfer should have been a thing from the get-go. Yeah. So yeah, I say, if I'm to make a guess, I think it'll be around chapter 3 time, maybe just after. But how I reckon they will do it is they'll do server transfer first, then do server merge. Now, if the base reconstruction tool cooldown has got anything similar to server transfer, I'd wait, let them do the server mergers, then transfer. Because obviously with the base reconstruction tool, as soon as you pick your base up and you put it down somewhere else, you then cannot move it again for 1 week. It has a 1 week cooldown. Yeah, 1 week cooldown. So be very careful where you're moving your base to. Yeah, be very, very careful. I've got 2 blueprints out of that one. We got 2 out of that one. It's very, very dark. Yeah, hashtag fire Joel. Alright, so that was that one. We're going to go into D6. Right there. It's alright, while I'm flying around, it gives me a chance to finish my breakfast. Yeah, bear in mind, also chat, that we will be back later on today. Obviously, this morning's stream will be a little bit shorter because we've got Little Man's Nativity play to go to. But we will be back later on from around about 7:30 UK time until around about 10. And the only reason we're splitting the stream up today is because it's my stream anniversary. Yeah, my affiliate anniversary. So normally we'll go from like 9:30 till 3:15 in the afternoon. But because we've got Little Man's Nativity player later on, we need to split it up a little bit. So short stream this morning, another 3.5 hours later on tonight. Right, you won't have a character on PAX with most of my gear and with most of my guild. And our OG guild is on Ajax Cole. I might be butchering that. We keep both active. I know someone else that I normally watch stream called It's Glaive. I believe he is on PAX. There's another one I used to watch. He was on Harmony. It'd be interesting to see what they do with Harmony, because I've heard Harmony is... Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, you want PvP in this game? Go to Harmony. Right, this should be the room where it's up on... Yeah, this should be the one where it's up on the right ledge. Should be. There's normally 2 rushes in this one. You've got base plots ready for transfer, just to delete a character and plop down. Max is pretty solid for PvP too, with multiple DDs. Yeah, we've got 3 instances of DD. Yeah, we've got 3 of them. I come in the wrong end. I did. Alright, you come with me. Come on. Have you? Get ready up. I did. Came in the wrong end, didn't I? Could be up there. I did. Ad breaking coming in 1 minute's time. I do apologise. I can't turn them off. Well, there's another MK6 compact. So I normally come in from the other side, and then I can just run in, jump up, and grab it and run out. Alright, next one is E7 map. Right there. That way. Some heights. But no, that's the main reason we play private is we can't be doing with the PvP. I just like to be able to chill and grind and go out and farm what I want and not have to worry about losing something due to a griefer. That's what's making a lot of people worried about what they showed off yesterday. How are they going to get around DD? Yeah, how are they going to get around DD? How are they going to be able to cater to PvP crowd without forcing PvE players into a PvP zone to go get spice? And they can't really put spice blows on the A row due to the main fact of there is no worm on the A row. Yeah, there's no worms on the A row. So you can't do that unless you add a worm to the A row. Tell me? Ad break. See you in 2 minutes. Yes, we shall see you in a couple of moments. Right, next one is H7. Which should be directly north. Okay. There. 8,000 meters, that's fine. Yeah, a bit of height. They should label servers PvP or PvE. This is what myself and Lone and that were speaking about last night. Yeah, myself, Lone and Seth were talking about. The way that I see it at the minute is you cannot cater to both criterias. You cannot make it a PvP game without fucking up the PvEers. You can't make it a PvE game without fucking up the PvPers. Now, on private servers, you can have servers that are complete PvE everywhere. Hagar Basin, Deep Desert. You can also get servers that are complete PvP. Deep Desert plus Hagar Basin. Why can't Funcom separate them? If we can do it on private, why can't Funcom do it on public? Split the servers. So it's like Lone said last night. Say you've got 3,000 servers. Yeah? 3,000 public servers. This 1,000 servers are going to be PvE. This 1,000 servers are going to be PvP. There's your problem sorted. Instead of trying to cater to 2 different audiences, just split servers. These servers are PvE, these servers are PvP. Job done. If we can see that, and we can do that on private, why can't Funcom do it on public? Separate the servers. See what I mean? Yeah, why can't they separate them? They're going to be doing server mergers. Why can't they separate the servers? One second. There we go. There we go. Saw something on yesterday's stream. Someone had built a maze for other people to play it. Putting a coin in the chest to enter lol. It was cool. You'd love testing stations that are part maze. Okay, did you do the one where you have to go fight the AI bots in... Is it Master Terrell? Gaming companies don't care what we want, to be honest. No, they don't. They don't. It's pretty sad. I was the 90s and early 2000s back with server rentals and all the custom stuff we could do when we wanted and how we wanted. Exactly, dude. Exactly, Spoonie. Yeah. You've done all of Hagar. I still need to go around and get some of the... I still need to go around and get complete the 100% of Hagar. Yeah, I do. But no, like I say, they honestly do not care what we think or what we want. They kind of proved that a little bit with yesterday's dev stream. Because all they wanted to do was answer, oh, look how shiny this is. Look what we're giving you skin-wise. Look at this shiny blueprint. Instead of answering the harder questions of what are you gonna fucking fix, i.e., if you are changing the skill trees, excuse me, does that mean we're getting the NPC changes again that we had 3.5 weeks ago that completely killed your game to start with? Know what I mean? Well, no, they were like, oh, look at this shiny. Oh, are we getting a skin for this? Oh, this is a new swatch. Oh, look at this base that we built out of the new custom set. Nobody cares. They just want to know, what will you break next? Yeah. And that's literally what it is. What will you break next? We are going to F3. There. The NPCs aren't staggering as well as usual. I think they have changed the NPCs again. I noticed on Wednesday stream that for some reason they are dashing out of certain skills when they shouldn't be. Sometimes it'll work fine. Sometimes they're a little bit annoying. And then it's like on Wednesday stream, we'll go around doing I think it was no, it was a lab. And I went up to Russia. Ooh, shiny. 1 second, chap. Where's Mr. Wiggles? There's Mr. Wiggles. Scrap, drop. I'll do. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, so it was on Wednesday stream. We were doing a lab. I think it was in like D3 or something. And we had a rusher come over, and I used wielding step. Wielding step on him, which is supposed to stun and just lock him in place for a few seconds. The second I went to heavy blade, dashed out of it, and I'm like, no. That's the only instance I've found so far where they've dashed out of something that they're not supposed to be able to dash out of, because they reverted that with the NPC changes like 3.5 weeks ago. It's really, really strange. Yeah, really, really strange. Issue with games today. Too many shareholders and master feed. Yeah, that is true. And opinions to push into games instead of giving players a good game and enjoying the money they get. Yep. Completely agree with you, Spoon. Alright, dude. I didn't fucking say out to you. Mr. Wiggles is hungry. The Shigawa doesn't work on the NPCs as well as it used to. They dash away. There was nothing in the patch notes about them changing. I mean, I did put that question up a few times in yesterday's stream, and I got no answer. They'd rather have an answer for the new swatch that we're getting. Yeah. I mean, they did kind of dodge out of the way of the harder questions, i.e. NPC changes, DD changes, PvP changes, PvE changes. They were just more on a, look how shiny this is, come back and play it. Well, yeah, people will come back and play the game if you give us answers to the questions we want answering. You know, it's a game of cat and mouse. You give, we give. You give, we give. Not we give and you go, fuck you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's literally a game of cat and mouse. You want people to come back, you need to answer them difficult questions. Like I say, and I've said this over the last week, at the minute, Funcom have got that image of what will they break next. And it's not a good image. That's nothing to be proud of. You know, what are they going to break? What are they going to change that we didn't ask for? You see what I mean? And that's not a good image for a company that wants to get you to play their game. People are just going to go, no. Yeah, indeed, companies think a good-looking game is what we want, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. We want a proper made and engaging game. Looks secondary or further... yeah, exactly. Looks a secondary further down the list. Yeah. Yeah. It's, I'll say, the gaming industry in the general, it's not a good place at the minute. It's not in the place. I think the only thing that's keeping the gaming industry going at the minute is indie games. Yeah, indie developers. Say, indie developers this year have done very, very well. Yeah, all your big AAA studios out there have done absolutely garbage. Like, garbage. There should be 2 rushes in here. Yep, come on then. Yeah, man. Get up there. There it is. No, indie games have done very well this year. Very, very well. All we can do is hope. Yep, that is literally all we can do is just hope. See what they come out with next. We'll play it and... Oh, dude, large field. Where's that? F3. Let me just do this. Ooh, lone. Where are you, dude? Where are you, man? New player here, and this is only my opinion, but I think Dune is a good game. So far, admittedly, I've got to tier 5 gear and not done much DD, but I've enjoyed the experience. Mate, do not get me wrong, yeah? I've got over 660 hours in this game, and I love this game. I would recommend this game to anybody that asks me about it. The only thing we are complaining about is the fact that the devs are making it so difficult for people to keep playing. I'd recommend this game 10 out of 10 to anybody that asks. I love this game. It can be so good. It can be so amazing. But the devs are making it very difficult to keep players. It's not that's not an us thing, that's a them thing. Yeah. Yeah, I say we love this game. I can play this game until the fucking cats come home. Yes, it pisses me off sometimes. Normally with changes and everything that we never asked for. But I still keep playing it because I absolutely love this game. I really do. But I'm trying to be critical on it as well, because if nobody's critical on a game, nothing gets sorted. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 820 in and playing now, but the devs are slow, and it seems like they have a meh attitude with the way they don't listen to the community, sadly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mate, I've had people coming here that have got thousands of hours in this game, and they still absolutely love the game. But the devs just don't listen. Yeah, they just don't listen. Yeah, I'm still going to be playing this game. Yeah, I am still going to be playing this game. Regardless of what they do, I am still going to be playing it. But like I say, you've got to be critical about it as well. You have to be. Because if you don't give them any criticism, they don't really listen. Yeah, you don't get criticism, they don't listen. But yeah, Dritz. I'd say, oh, what is going off there? Yeah, I will recommend this game to absolutely everyone. You know, 660 plus hours in, and I am still out here farming. Yeah, still out here farming. 100%. Yeah. You know, I'm happy when we get an influx of players. I am happy that we are getting new players. It's just keeping them new players, and it's keeping your veteran players as well. You know, a lot of people will go, "There's not enough content," but I've played for 1,500 hours. I'm sorry, mate, but if you've got 1,500 hours out of a game that probably costs you about 70 quid, I think that's a fucking good deal. You know, there's games out there that you can drop 80, 90, 100 pound on and get a 5-hour campaign. You know what I mean? If you've got hundreds of hours out of something that probably costs you 30, 40, 50, 60 quid, I think that's a good deal. Not enough content? There's tons. There is when you first start. Yeah, there is when you first start. When you get to mid-game, early game, there is so much for you to do. When you get to mid-game, there is still so much for you to do. When you get to end-game, then it starts slowing down. And like I say, I'm 660 odd hours in, and this is what I've got left to do. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It could be worse. It could be Black Ops 7. It could be. We could have brought that instead. Yep. But yeah, like I say, there is so much to do in this game. Like I say, when you get to late endgame, yeah, late endgame, and all the missions are, these two are bugged, by the way. Oh, they just won't complete. But yeah, endgame, that's all I've got left to do. Quest-wise, contract-wise, yeah, that's all I've got left to do. But because I'm in very, very endgame, thank you very much for that, buddy. Welcome on in. Why did my alert not go off there? Why did my alert not go off there? 1 second, chat. 1 second. Why did my alert not go off there? Dashboard, activity feed, replay. Ooh. Welcome back. I have returned. Oh, welcome, my bud. Why are my alerts not working? Give me 1 minute, chat. We're having some technical problems. Right. Copy URL. Add browser. SA5. Alerts. Yeah, that's how I spell it. Yep, looks about right. Okay. Control via OBS. Okay. Give me a minute, chap. Try and do a little bit of technical stuff just on the off end. Right, you need to be about there. Yep. Technical problems. You work for Funcom now. Dickhead. Right, is that working now? Replay. Ta-da! But now there's no sound. Oh my god, we're having issues. No, and we will monitor an output. Right. Let's try this again. Ta-da! There you go. But now you're not working. Edit. Alert box. settings. TTS. Enable text to speech. Save. Get rid of you. Let me up you a little bit. About there, I reckon. Let's try this again. We should be sorted. If Funcom only did it this way, we'd all be happy. Yep, there you go. That's working. Now it's working. There we go. We sussed it. We sussed it. Funcom, hire me. I'll sort your game out. See, look. 1 minute sorted. 1 minute sorted. Hey. I know. But I'm your twat. But yes, Driz. Like I say, when you get to very, very end game, like we are now, the contracts will slow down. But last month they added the ability to find random encounters during the game. You fixed it. What else did you break? I don't know. We'll find out when another alert goes off. There you go. Even the chat above me is working now. Yep, even the chat above me is working now. So yeah, like I say, they you'll notice as you go around, because you'll be in Hager Basin South at the minute. You'll notice there'll be random encampments where they will send up a red flare in the air. They are called random encounters. They will normally give you like a mission to go take someone out or go do a certain objective. And then there's also ones that pop up that will be random vendors that you can buy stuff from. So that's another way to keep people going. But like I say, when you first start and you look at this game, you'll go, oh my god, what am I supposed to be doing? Because you'll go to do... We still do it now. We'll go over to do one thing. Then on the way over there, we're like, shit, I forgot I need to go do this. So that one thing you were doing gets put on the back burner. You'll go do this. And then when you get there, you'll be like, well, hang on, I need to do that, and that. So then you'll go doing that, and that, and then realise you need to come over this end and do this, and this. We still do that now. Yeah, we still do that now. Whose is this one? Black Hole. I'm guessing this is Seth's. Yeah. Black Hole. Lol. Whereabouts did he put my container? It's a bit tight in here. Did he... I thought he'd brought that over full of corpses. Oh, I see what he's done. Yeah, it's standard. Let's go do this. Ooh, look, a shiny. I did. Oh, we've got no water, though. And I can't pick that up. Fuck's sake. We do it this way. We do it this way. I'll chuck all that in there for the time being. Yeah, I should be able to pick him up now. Yep. I think next week's base we need to add water wind traps. Yeah, I think we need to add water traps. Well, I say new player, but I have finished the trials, but only started last week. Okay. Well, I say just take your time. Yeah, just take your time. I say, I know myself. I've really like took my time going through all this, like very, very much so. But yeah, like I said, just don't rush. Because you'll probably find that when you do go and you start rushing, then you'll get to a certain spot and you'll be like, well, what am I supposed to be doing now? Know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Don't rush. Take your time. Yeah, take your time. Well, no, because you'll probably find that now you've done the trials, you'll be able to get hold of the standard death stills, and that's a task in itself. So then you'll start getting to the point where you can start making the better ores, but then you need more water. So to get more water, you're going to use more death stills. To get more death stills, you need more power. So you'll have to go out and farm stuff for power. Then you'll realise you need more water storage because everything gets increasingly more expensive to craft on the water side. So then you have to go out and do water storage. Like I say, everything kind of leads into each other. Yeah, everything leads into each other. Yeah, I think we need wind traps. I think we do. Right, let's take all this back to a man. Yeah, I think we need wind traps. Can we make any? No. Door aluminum. Yeah, Lone, I think we need wind traps, dude. Having the 10 death stills is nice, but if there's nobody over here to put corpses into them, then we're not actually generating any like any water. So I think say 5, probably 5 large wind traps. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, did he fill these other 2 boxes up? He did. He did. Right. Let's do it this way then. Let's grab my carrier. We'll take the container back, fill that up with bodies. Yeah, I think we need more ways of producing water. So I think we need at least 5 or 6 large wind traps up here. Because like I say, if there's nobody over here to put the bodies in, we're not producing. At least with the wind traps, it's a passive production over time. Well, there goes all my Solari. Brought the Harco construction set. I still need to buy that. I do still need to buy that one. It's just very, very expensive. Yeah. Very expensive. Right, that one should be mine. Did he sort out permissions? He did. Awesome. Alright, let's pick you up. Oh. I can't pick you up. I've got a fucking bike inside of it. Don't want to break it down, that's the thing. Does it work? Does it work to build? Does it work to build a base in DD? So 50% crafting costs. Yeah. And then use the base store to pick up the base and place it in Hagar. No. You can't use it in DD, unfortunately. And that's the entire reason why you can't use it in DD. It's because obviously DD will only cost you half the resources to build. Yeah, it only costs you half the resources to build. So then you'll be able to pick it up and then put it down in Hagar. No, you can't. Yeah, that's the entire reason why you can't use it. I think a lot of people were saying about that to move resources, but I'm thinking of it in terms of 50% materials on building base. Yeah, no, that's the entire reason why you can't use it in DD. Because everybody would just go out, build massive bases in DD that cost them half the resources to build, take it back to Hagar and put it down. No. No. Yeah, I can't use base reconstruction tool in DD. Nope, you can't. You can use the solenoid, or whatever the fucking hell they want to call it. There's a copy of the base, but you can't use the base reconstruction tool in DD. Yeah, no, base tool won't work in DD. It should though. It should. I mean, it's the way they could probably get around it is if they put in some sort of tag or code into the game that recognizes what you build where. So if it was built in Hagar, it'd have the Hagar tag or the Hagar code. If it was built in DD, it'd have the DD tag or the DD code. And then that way the game would know that you've built this in DD, so you're not allowed to put it down in Hagar. That's one way of doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I didn't think of that. Yep. Nope, that's the dire reason why you can't do it. We'll come back for it. Yeah, we'll come back for it. It's fine. What time we got? About 12. No, I'm keeping an eye on the time because, like I said, we've got little man's nativity play today. He's a shepherd. Yeah, he's a shepherd. Yep, I think it should be usable to at least pick it up the base and plonk it down the next week. Safe hassle of breaking it down. Yep. This is exactly what we did, what we said. Yeah, hassle of breaking it down, rebuilding like the solenoid. Yeah. Yep, like the solid version. But no, we were hoping for that as well. I mean, it would have been nice if we could just pick it up and then on Tuesday's reset we can just go back out and put it down. But like I say, they'd have to work out some sort of tagging system or coding system so the game recognises what you build in DD and what you build in Hagar. So at least that way, if you do pick your base up in DD, you physically cannot put it down in Hagar. Yeah, it will not let you put it down. But that's on, again, Funcom's side to work that bit out. Yeah, to work that bit out. But no, it would have been nice. It would have been very, very nice. Maybe it's something they could probably do later on. Would they, though? Yeah, exactly, though. Yeah, surely they can make one specifically for DD. Yeah. Yeah. I think the other issue they'll have with it is, say, for example, you pick your base up that is in Hagar Basin. That is then tied to your character file. So even if you die, or the worm eats you, you've not lost your base. You can just make another base reconstruction tool and it'll still be there, because it's tied to the character file. But no, it would be nice if they could do like a DD reconstruction tool specifically for DD and just put it in there that, I mean, it'll be the same thing. It'll still be tied to your character save file, your character file, but do it so that you can't put it down anywhere apart from DD. But then you've also got the problem of dupers and people that like to go into the files and play about with bits and bobs, and they'll figure out a way of putting it down. Oh yeah, I guarantee they'll figure out a way of putting it down. No, it would be nice. It would be nice. Yeah, it would be very, very nice. Yeah, exactly. Tie the DD base to the reconstruction tool, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Gnome just said. Just make a separate reconstruction tool that is for DD only. It'd be a lot easier. And then just put it in the coding that that tool can only put down in DD. It cannot put down in Hagar. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah. Yeah. Just make a separate tool. Yeah, make a separate tool, but code it so that it can only be put down in DD. It'd be a lot easier. Yeah, hell of a lot easier. Then we wouldn't, a lot of us wouldn't have to stress about breaking the base down on a Sunday and a Monday. Getting ready for Coriolis Storm on a Tuesday. You know, we'll just break all the vehicles down or move the vehicles back and then just pick the base up. But, oh yeah, it is working. There you go. The warning does work. That's the first time I've had that. Storm is sweeping across the sector. Ah, it does work then. We'll make the storm fortnightly instead. Yeah, but then you got the issue of people who get bored on that second week. Yeah, people get bored on that second week. I mean, I like it where what we've got at the minute with the 1 week, the 1 week cycle, because then it gives us the ability to get different cave systems, different cave locations, different wrecks, different locations for the testing stations, and also different locations for the large spice fields. Yeah. Probably not as useful for a larger guild, but a small slash solo slash small guild. Yeah, it could be much more useful. Yeah. Well, you see, like I say, if you did a separate tool for DD, then what would be the point of having the cargo container? Because that's the main reason they've actually gave us that, is because it was a ball ache having to break down it on a Sunday, Monday. The storm warning doesn't work per se. The storm can be anywhere in the DD or Hanger Basin. Not usually. Yeah. Only had it one time where it actually was. Oh. Okay. That's the first time I've had it. Yep, it's just leaving. Look, there it is. There it is. So I was in my sector. Yeah, I was in mine. Then we go back to... I say, I know the large field in there frees up at the minute, so that should still be there later on. Because nobody will be there to farm it to piss off Granddaddy Worm. So when we come back on later on, that field should still be there. But normally up for about 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, they are normally up for about 5 or 6 hours. Okay. I mean, time is maybe different on a public server, depending on how many people are actually active on the fields or in DD. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Right, let's get rid of some of these. Got you to get rid of. How much is spice infused stuff we got now? A lot. A lot. Any new lands rad pop up? No. We still have control of all of them at the minute. I don't know why this one's not thinking though. It does say I have control of the control point, but it's not doing personal contribution. Strange. MK5 rad suits. Okay. Weird. Weird. Right, blueprints. Let's go through some of these. 2 lot of circuit gauntlets. I'm pretty sure we have. We don't. I am going to learn them bad boys. I am going to learn them. Bimbler, hi then, buddy. Dodson here, good morning. How's it going? We're doing alright, mate. Yeah, we're doing alright. We've been talking about the dev stream yesterday and what chapter 3's bringing and everything else in between. Yeah, can we get a shout out for Mr. Bimbler, please? Chuck all these in there. Yeah, like I say, it's a little bit of a shorter stream today, but it's mainly because we've got Little Man's Nativity play. Yeah. But we are back later on tonight. It's our stream anniversary thing. We've not done it for the last few years. So yeah, stream anniversary today. So we're going to be back from around about 7:30 p.m. UK time till about 10. Hopefully Lone is going to be on because we're supposed to be doing a collab tonight. Yeah, supposed to be doing a collab tonight. But yeah, we're doing alright, Bimbler. We're doing alright, buddy. How are you? Yeah, how are you? This is a running joke on our server. So everything here has its place. Everything's nice and neat and put away and in its spot. And we know how OCD Seth can be. So that one's at an angle. Yeah, that one's at an angle. Just to wind Seth up. You're pretty good, thanks. Give me 1 second. One second. Any of my lot of you that don't know, Bimbler is an awesome streamer. Playing a lot of Pax Die at the moment. Yeah, playing a lot of Pax Die at the minute. Go show him some love. Go drop him a follow. Live most days. Most days. How you getting on with Pax Die? You figured out what weapon you want to go for yet? Because I think the other day you were testing out the axe, was it? Yeah, I think you were testing out the axe the other day. A little bit stuck again back into the game. We'll wait for my encoder to stop throwing a fit. There it goes. Literally just sat back down and beat me to it. Axe is good for farming multiple mobs. Oh. Yeah, if I remember right, we've got an ad break coming in around about 50 seconds time. I do apologise, I can't turn them off. Yeah, I remember when I jumped on your stream the other day, you just got the axe and I think you said it was a little bit too slow. But it did do multiple mobs. Or was that a different weapon you were trying to test out? Heal staff for tougher mobs. Okay. Okay. we've got around about 45 minutes, so I'm going to go... Before I go anywhere, actually, I need to put this bike down. There you go. Now my backup tool's empty. Did not realise I had a bike in it. Although at the minute I am sitting at, I think it's 10 out of 10. Yeah, vehicle limit reached, 10 out of 10. And the only reason I'm at 10 out of 10 is because we have bases dotted in specific areas. Yeah, very specific areas for very specific resources. So Seth's got one down here. This is for etherite. So if you want to make cobalt paste or anything, you're going to need etherite. Lone's got a drop-off base down here because this is where we normally go for the flower sand. Random orange cat. Welcome on in. How you doing? Thank you very much for the follow, bud. Yeah, so we've got a base down there for flower sand. That's only there in case you get caught up by a storm. And then we have a base down here in Shoals, so we can go get Jasmine as we need it. I've got the buggy down there, so that's an extra buggy. And then we've also got, so when new people start on the server, and you get into the iron and steel tier, I've also got a little square box space down here that is specifically for iron with a buggy in it. So these are my extra 2 vehicles at the minute. Yeah, these are the extra 2 vehicles. Like I say, we've got plenty of slots open. Yes, plenty of slots open. Right, I want to go grab my carrier. I might need to make some more batteries first. Pretty sure we've got some over at DD. But I'll take a couple just in case. Should be fine. Because we're going to need more bodies. We're also going to need... I'm wondering if we have filters and door aluminum at the DD base, DD drop-off base. Let me go and have a look. So yeah, Dodson here. How you doing, bud? What did you reckon to last night's dev stream? Yeah, I see you've been pretty vocal in Discord. It's looking good. It is looking good. I'll give it that much. Yeah, it is looking very, very good. I'm just really... I've got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, everything crossed. I'm just really hoping that they actually give us what they're supposed to be, or what they've showed off. So let's say I wanted to join your server. Can I bring my character I have now and all guild items to it? Just out of asking. When server transfers happen, I can't see that being a problem. Because all you would need, not until character transfer, yeah, but all you'd need is the server name and the server password. I've had a few people over the last couple of weeks asking if they can transfer because we're on private. Yeah, but we still run on the exact same coding that the public servers run on. So I can't see why it'd be an issue going from public server to private server. Because Funcom still send out their coding and patches every time they do one to X-Realm. And then X-Realm implement that on X-Realm servers. So I don't know why that would be an issue. Yeah. I don't know why that would be an issue. Again, this is a question that they should have answered yesterday. But yeah, I can't see it being a problem. Like I say, we all run on the exact same coding that the public servers do. Have we got? We have. Ooh. Whose is this one? Is this Eskel's? Is this Eskel's? It is. This should be Eskel's as well. Because I want a chill server for PvE and my other character is just built for PvP, both around about 100 plus. Yeah, I can't see it being an issue when we get server transfer. I mean, if you can take one from one public server to another public server, and then after a set amount of cooldown, you can then take that character again and go from that one you've just joined to another one. I don't see why it would be an issue going from a public to a private. Yeah, because like I say, all you would need is the server name and the server password, and then transfer it over that way. Yeah, yeah, I don't see it being an issue. Yeah. Yesterday, Dev Chat was only Chapter 3 and its stuff. They should have had a chat months ago. Question about mergers, etc. Yeah. They did dodge a lot of the... This is... PvP questions, DD questions. They did dodge a lot of them. Change to West have done that character, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Because, like I say, X-Rom used the exact same coding that Funcom give them. Yeah. It just means it's not really yet. Yeah. Yep. Alright, this is Eskel's. No, I did not want to do that. I want you. Are you Eskel's? You are. How am I gonna get this over there? Let's go. I'm moving your, No, I'm not. I need to pick this up first. Right, now I'm gonna move this. Now I'm gonna move it. Feel free to join the Discord for all your Dune announcements and many more games. Yeah, we have got quite a big Discord, to be fair. That's assuming they allow that. Don't think I've heard of any transfers from official to private and in other games. But if the hosting is the same, it shouldn't be an issue. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. The only thing we've got access to is the commands on the server. That's it. Everything else, every single bit of code and everything that's in the public servers is exactly the same on here. Yeah, it's exactly the same on here. Right, Escar, I'm moving your carrier, bud. Let's move his carrier and his crawler so that we can get a little bit more room for when we need to do DD removal. But no, yeah, Yasmin, like I say, everything that is on a public server is exactly the same on here. Yeah, exactly the same on here. Right, is that big enough there for the crawler? It should be. Yeah, it should be. Give me 1 second, chaps. Yeah, just drop his crawler in there. And then we can shut this in here. Get in. So get in. There we are. Right, Scrawler's over there. His carrier's here. What have I missed? I know a few of my guild don't want PvPs, so yeah, I will give them a option of either or for gameplay. I'll have to look more into it for later. I will join your Discord and have a chat. Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it, dude. So I can't see it being a problem. Yeah, I can't see it being an issue. Right. You're in. You're good. Wrong side of the building. At least that frees up space in the DD drop-up base. Drop-off base. It does. Just want to make sure his crawler is fine. Oh yeah, his crawler's all good. Although it is on box at the minute. There we are. How are you doing on fuel? 23 days. Okay. Might have to try and get him a bit of fuel sorted out tomorrow. Or later on, actually. Let's say we're live again later on anyway. Yeah, we are live again later on anyway. Just do that. A little bit of stutter going back into game. Oh. Right, easy. Did we bring everything that we need? Yes, because we're going to go grab the carrier, bring that back, fill it up on bodies. Oh, actually, yeah. Before we go, door aluminum. How much of that do we actually have here? And calibrated servos. Because I think we need large wind traps. Oh, so much more room there. Right, how much aluminum do we have? We've got 500 there. What about calibrated servos? Wind traps. We need what? Say 5 large wind traps? Yeah, say 5 large wind traps. Good. Morning, bird. We have the door aluminum. We have the calibrated servos. Servox. Oh. Wait a minute, bird. About you. That loser. Let's go grab the carrier and the container. We're gonna drop it off here. So obviously when we get back on later on, because we've only got about half hour left, then we need to shoot. When we get back on later on, I'll take over a good chunk of this. I will take over a good chunk of this. What else did we need for? Still digesting breakfast. Lol. Research. You. not that, it's water in it. Silicon blocks, spice. Silicon blocks and spice. Have we got any silicon blocks in here? No. I'll take that spice over with you, so. Spice residue. Ah, we've got silicon blocks. Right, yeah, we need to build. We need to build large wind traps. But like I say, it's nice having the 10 advanced death stills, but if there's nobody there to keep refilling them, that's where the large wind traps will come in handy. Because even if we're not there, the large wind traps will still be producing water. But yeah, I think we need, I'm going to say 5. Love the traps? Oh, same dude. Same. All I use now. Same. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got 10 advanced death cells at my place. But even when there's not enough storage for the water to go into from a death still, I've also still got the blue purifier and 3 large wind traps. Yeah, 3 large wind traps. You. We have the filters. Yeah, we have the filters. Why have we got 2 bases? What? Why have we got 2 bases? Why have we got 2? What? Why have we got 2? I need to go investigate this. Obviously, that's the one that Seth's put up, but why have we got one here? Yeah, I love the chapter 3 stuff. Big finger to PvP only in there. Was nothing mentioned, yeah. Yeah, PvP was nowhere to be mentioned and added to be shown. Change things for PvP, pure PvP, PvE update, which is needed badly. Yes. Yeah. This is one of our guild members. He built a city, but sadly has since stopped playing the game. He only had 1 thief with 30 wind traps and 15 million water. Was insane. I will have a look at that after. We're still dealing with griefers. Had some jumpers coming out of the station. Oh, okay. We should just put PvP altogether. It's like we said earlier, though. The only way they'll do that is if they separate the servers. So it's like Lone said yesterday. Say they've got 2,000 servers. This 1,000 servers is PvE only. This 1,000 servers is PvP only. Until they do that, they're just gonna, yeah, struggle. I want to know why there's all of a sudden another base over here. Because apparently there's a buggy down there somewhere. This a visual one? But yeah, no, so they won't get rid of the PvP until they separate servers. Like I say, in this sandbox, you can't cater to both. You cater to the PvEers, like they did with last night's stream, it's going to piss off all the PvPers. You cater to the PvPers, it's going to piss off all the PvEers. You know what I mean? They just need to separate them. Why have we got a base down here? You read that right, a city. What? Why have we got a random base there? He had donated advanced thieves. I had, I believe, 9 extra advanced. Or let's send it to the building completely nuts on a public siege. Nice. Who knows this is? This is this. Oh, it's size. Okay. Why is side built over here though? Because we built one literally 3,000 meters that way. Now why is it built there? That is really, really strange. Really, really strange. Well, they will do Chapter 3 release, mergers, then wait a month and revert DD back. In that order. They will get players back some, and then move back, and then drop the numbers off a cliff due to PvP. Bullshit. Yep, like I say, me and Spoon and Gecko and all that lot were talking about earlier on that, you know, yeah, Chapter 3 will bring players back. But I don't think it'll bring them back for long. Yeah, you'll have some people that come in that'll absolutely fly through the content and, you know, go out and do their augments and everything else, and then they'll be like, right, what do I do now? And then they'll go elsewhere. So yeah, you might see a little bit of a spike in the player base, but it'll soon probably drop again once people start completing what they want to do. Like they didn't learn. Chances will be mergers, then C3. But either way, it's reverting DD back. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. Sorry, did I not change the stream title? I did not. Sorry, dude. Give me a second. I was supposed to change that. Yes, it is in that link, mate, right at the bottom of the page. Let me just take out the exclamation mark on that one. There you go. Did that update? It did. It did. Yep. Sorry, Della Rocco. Like I say, I changed that command because for some reason it won't give me the link to the drop page specifically. So I've done it in the Chapter 3 command. So you just load that page up, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and the drop information will be right there, mate. Yeah, I need to try and figure out a way of getting the drop link page. Then I can put exclamation drops back on. Yeah, then I can put them on. Right, now we can pick you up. Do I play other games or just Dune? So, previous 2 weeks, not including this week, so 2 weeks prior, we were playing some Where Winds Meet. We also play Vane. I've got Icarus to try. I've got Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor to try out. Ooh, what else is there's AC Shadows that I need to get around to eventually. There's lots and lots of games. World of Tanks, World of Warships. Not played them in quite a while though. Yeah, not played them in quite a while. But no, there's loads of games. Loads of games. It's just Dune. Dune does really well. Yeah, Dune does very, very well. How about yourself? Anything else you play? Right, I need you. I need there to not be a storm. New patch that smashing dropped last week in Warframe. That's all good, mate. It is all good. Right, I'm going to take you back. But yeah, majority of the time it's Dune. Yeah, majority of the time it's Dune. But like I say, we do play other stuff. I say Vane's one, Where Winds Meet, Icarus, Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor, Pax Die, I've got that to play. There's quite a bit. Yeah, there is quite a bit. It's just finding time to get around to playing them. Yeah, it's literally just trying to find time to play them. We are going to drop this off at the DD drop-off base. Then we'll go raid out, because we've got Little Man's Nativity to go to. Yeah, we'll go raid out, and then, like I say, we're back again tonight at 7:30 tonight. Well, 7:30 UK time. Yeah, we're back again. And hopefully when we come back later on, we will be doing a collab with Lone Wolf. Hopefully. Ready or Not Grounded, Division 2. Again, I've not played Division 2 in a very long time. World of Warships, Outpost, Infinity, Siege, Silica Jump Space, Space Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War, with mods, or any Warhammer game. Yeah, I've got Space Marine 2. I've done a full playthrough of that. That was quite fun. Division 2, I mean, I put plenty of hours into the first game. The second game, I did the main story, and I did a little bit of New York and the Tower, and then kind of got bored. Yeah, kind of got bored. Destiny 2, that's another one that we keep going back to every now and again. Yeah. You love that game, Space Marine 2? It was a lot of fun when I was playing it. It was a lot of fun. You know, I tried doing the like co-op missions that you can do. SnowRunner, oh mate, that's right up Lone's alley, that one. Yeah, he's got his old driving sim and everything. The Hunter Call of the Wild, I've never played them games. Yeah, I've never played them games. But no, SnowRunner, yeah, that's Lone's. That's Lone's thing. He's got his old driving sim and his steering wheel and everything. Yeah, that's right up his alley. Yeah, I am just trying to get back to base. And then we'll have to go raid. Am I dodging off stream for the day? No, we're going to be back later on, Lou. Yes, no, we will be back later on today. Is Lou in chat? Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. No, so obviously we've got Little Man's Nativity Play to go to, so we're going to go do that. But I will be back at 7:30 UK time, which is roughly 7 hours from now. Yeah. Yeah, roughly 7 hours from now. Being sneaky. SnowRunner, heck yeah. You have a flight and driving sim, but my kids took that to use with my VR, so now you're just on a keyboard. Yeah, exactly. Lone's rig is built around his driving sims. Yeah, I say he's got a full setup. He's got like ultra wide monitors and then vertical monitors either side for his mirrors, and yeah, it's insane. Absolutely insane how much how much he's set up. Been a while since you've played Runner, but it's installed. Been on Dune too much, mate. I know that feeling. Like I say, I took a 2-week break after they gave us the NPC changes. So the infinite stamina NPCs. Yeah, I took a 2-week break, played some Werewinds Meet, got the campaign done and that, went around, did quite a few things on there, to be fair. Werewinds is a massive game for free to play. Huge. Yeah, huge. Still not played the last DLC? Yep. Alright, I'm going to leave my carrier and cargo container here. Alright, let's leave you about there. Then we'll come down here. We'll plant you there. Because then that way we can fill up on door aluminum, and should be more door aluminum there. That's all good. Yeah, silicon. Take over these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have we got any more there? I think we have. No. Rice residue. No. No. So I reckon we make 4. Because we've got enough filters there. Yeah, we've got enough filters there for 4 of them. Yeah, I reckon we make 4. Just started a new SnowRunner playthrough on NG+. I got bored as nobody wanted to play the game, so I just stopped. Yeah, I say in the last week, I think Lone's probably started, what, 3 different playthroughs? Yeah, 3 different playthroughs. Boonies in the Discord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started like 3 different playthroughs. He started 1, then someone asked him to do a non-modded run, so he restarted that as non-modded. Then he was still playing on his own, so it's like, fucking, I'm going to add the mods back in, so he started a new one. But yeah. Crazy. Right, I do need to look at raiding out. We've got little dude's nativity to go to. Yes, we've got little man's nativity to go to. So let me go see who is on. Yeah, let me go see who's on. Dune Awakening. Awakening. Bye. Where can we go? Where can we go? So I like to raid down. I've always liked to raid down. Where can we? Everybody's got drops on. Winners Desert Weekly Challenge. Oh, Hager Base of Materials. Lol. Lol. I don't know where to go. It's got to be English. Back again. What about you? How long have you been on? You was playing much solo games. Someone suggested zero my playthrough, but never turns up, so I did one with a select number of mods. Yes. Yes. Let's go there. Yeah, let's go there. Right, Twitch. You've done some mods, but mostly just a few trucks. You like the IRL? Yeah? Yeah, no, coming off now. Yeah, I like the IRL and then just run somewhere it is. Yeah, exactly. Them likes his military trucks. Yeah, he does. That not thingy that dashboard. A dashboard. Let's go raid. Yeah, like I say, chat. Back again tonight. Raid. Have a look. How are we spelling your name? Yes, we are back again tonight. So yeah, 7:30. So we'll be back in about 7 hours time. Yeah, about 7 hours time. Hopefully we're going to be collabing with Lone. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be collabing with Lone. Yes, Bimbley, have yourself a good one, buddy. Like I say, we're back later. We're back later. Zalak, I'll see you later. I'll be around too after the kids' hockey practice. Have a fun and wee lad. Oh yeah, we will. We will. Right, let's go say hello to Circus. Let's go make his day. Right, you lot. Dritz, have a good one, dude. Like I say, 7 hours time. We'll be back. More Dune. Right, have yourself a good one. See you later. Bye-bye. YouTube, you guys are amazing. Like, share, subscribe.